Well, at this point, most of you guys have probably already heard that EA's announced a brand new college football game for next-gen consoles. And everybody seems really excited about it. Everybody's really optimistic about it. And why not? It's been about 8 years since NCAA Football 14 came out, and obviously that was the last college game to come out. So, obviously people are going to be really excited about it. Now, my initial reaction when I first heard about it was cautious optimism. And that's still how I feel about it. Why am I cautiously optimistic about it? Well, let's be honest. Ever since NCAA Football 14 came out, and ever since they announced that they were no longer going to be making the college football games, the quality of EA's games have just dropped exponentially. Now, obviously, in the past, I did defend Madden 21 a little bit. I wasn't really defending it. I just felt like people were kind of overreacting to how bad it was. I still don't think it's a horrible game, but the Madden series as a whole isn't what it once was. And I think regardless of what side you are on how you feel about Madden 21, I think we can all acknowledge that Madden 21 isn't as good as the older games were on older consoles. And on top of that, I'm not big into the NHL or FIFA series, but from what I've heard from people that do play those games have dropped in quality as well. Why is that? Well, a lot of people attribute it to EA's focus on microtransactions, namely Ultimate Team. So basically my biggest fear with this new NCAA game is that there's going to be a huge focus on Ultimate Team instead of focusing on making an even better Dynasty mode. And yes, I'm very aware that all of these games have different development teams, but at the end of the day, they're all under the EA umbrella. So I think it's fair to respectfully question whether or not they're going to do the same thing with this new college football game. I'm not pessimistic about this game. I'm not going to say, oh, I'm not getting this game, it's made by EA, blah, 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 blah. Or no, EA's going to ruin this game, blah, 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 blah. I'm just very cautiously optimistic / concerned about this game. Trust and believe. I hope I'm wrong. I hope this game is amazing. I'm just very, very worried. Just looking at EA's track record on these other titles that they have, I just don't want to see the same thing happen to NCAA. As far as sports titles go, NCAA has always been my favorite. I mean, I've kind of gone back and forth with that and Madden, but honestly, I played NCAA more as a kid than I played Madden. And I really, really, really hope that this game not only meets expectations, but blows them out of the water. I don't have a reason to root against EA. As a content creator who mainly plays games made by EA, I only stand to benefit if this college football game is good, and if from a year-to-year basis Madden is good. Hell, Madden 21 was pretty much criticized by everybody, and I still ended up getting big views during the time I was doing the Chargers series. I know there are going to be people on both sides criticizing me for maybe not being too negative on the potential of this game, and for not being optimistic enough about this game. I'm just smack dab in the middle because mainly the way I look at this is let's wait and see. With that being said, I want them to take their time with this title. I know I've heard that they've said that they're going to drop this game in 2022. I don't want them to do that if it's not going to be a perfect game. If we have to wait until 2023 for them to come out with a new college game, that's absolutely fine. I would rather them not drop a game for another 2 years or whatever and have it be a really, really good return to the college football gaming world than for it to be something subpar that all of us just bash like everybody was doing to Madden 21. Don't even put a year in the title of the game. I mean, if you got to name it EA College Football and just do something where you update the roster every single year, similar to what they do with like the UFC series, that is totally fine to me. You know, I think the whole Madden 21, NHL 21 or whatever like they do every single year, I just think dropping a yearly game is really overrated. Just drop a game like every 2 or 3 years that is really good. Give us roster updates, give us updates of the schedule, this, that. And I promise you, you'll probably make more money than you will when you drop Madden 20 and then Madden 21 and then Madden 22. If they focus on making a really good game every 2 or 3 years, so many more people will buy the newer Madden games. Because I know a lot of people who still only play the retro games just because Madden has just gotten that low of quality that they would rather just play Madden 06 or Madden 07 on the PS2. I know everybody's really eager to play this game, and they're really eager for it to come out, but I would rather wait 2 more years or even 3 more years for them to make an amazing college football game than for us to get it next year and be disappointed. So EA, forget all the pressure that people might put on you guys. You know, we can still play NCAA Football 14, especially with the college football revamped mod. That'll tide us all over. Now, I haven't played it myself, obviously, because I don't have the means to, but for those of you that do have it, you guys will be fine with that for the next few years. It'll tide you over, and then once EA puts out a really good product, then they can release it. But I don't want to see this game in 2022 because I feel like it's not going to be up to par if it comes out next year. So I'm completely fine with them waiting until 2023, 2024 even. And maybe that's not a popular opinion, but that's how I personally feel about it. The last thing I'm going to end off with is GG9 actually put out a really good tweet about the EA Sports College Football thing. He said, I know, a lot of retweets on this, but damn, how can you not be excited about this? I agree. Keeping it low-key, though, this says college football and EA college football, not NCAA. I'm guessing with the push towards modding and customization, this game will trend that way too. And that's an excellent point. I've noticed that as well. Obviously, I called it EA college football in this video. So it's not going to have the NCAA name. So does that mean that players are going to get paid for their likeness for this game? Obviously, the NCAA has a rule against that. That should change at some point in this year. That's going to be a situation that we're going to have to watch, I would say. Hopefully that means that they'll make a lot of customization options for us. Team builder. But we'll have to see what they do with this game. I am cautiously optimistic. I'm happy to hear that they're actually coming out with a game. But again, I'm cautiously optimistic. And we'll just have to see how it goes. I will be dropping another wishlist video for what I want in this game very, very soon. So if you want to see that, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. Hit the like button as well on this video if you enjoyed it. And turn your notifications on to join the notification gang. Make sure you guys go follow me on Twitch as well. That's mainly where you're going to see me moving forward. I have a few different series on that channel, and I'll be playing all my games in the G12 League over there. So make sure you guys go drop me a follow. I stream every Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday at 6 p.m. Eastern. And it's a lot of fun. You'll be able to interact with me directly, and it's a really good time. This has been ncaa, the creator you require, giving you the content that you desire. And if you want to see more from the channel, check out the playlist and the video in front of you.